Mowing 5 acres might not sound like a big deal until you're out there in the heat, struggling with a mower that simply cannot keep up. If you've been using a basic riding mower that crawls through your property, leaves behind uneven cuts, or wears you out before you're halfway finished, then you know exactly how frustrating it can be. Whether your lawn includes tight turns around trees, sloped terrain, landscaped flower beds, or open grassy stretches, the Wright zero-turn mower does more than make the job easier. It completely changes the experience. Stick around, because what you're about to see sets the new standard for 5-acre mowing this year.
Let's start with the Hustler Super Z HyperDrive. For 5-acre property owners with open terrain, the Hustler Super Z HyperDrive delivers exactly what is needed and hits the mark. This mower is engineered for efficiency on large properties, pushing serious power through either a 38.5 horsepower Kawasaki FX1000 EFI or a 40 horsepower Vanguard Big Block EFI engine. Both engines are air-cooled commercial grade and purpose-built to maintain torque under load, making it one of the most reliable zero-turn mowers for consistent operation even through wet or overgrown grass. Available with either a 60-inch or 72-inch VX4 fabricated deck constructed from 7-gauge steel, the Super Z HyperDrive achieves blade speeds of up to 18,600 feet per minute. This vacuum lift deck delivers a sharp, even cut in fewer passes, which is essential when mowing 5 acres or more. Real-world performance sees the mower clearing between 7 to 9 acres per hour depending on deck width and terrain, allowing for single-session mowing without interruptions. What sets the Super Z HyperDrive apart is its commercial-duty HyperDrive transmission system. It incorporates Danfoss DDC 20 pumps, Parker wheel motors, an oversized reservoir, and an integrated oil cooler, all built to withstand rigorous daily use. Fuel capacity supports that level of output, with dual 12-gallon tanks providing a total of 24 gallons. That allows for full-day mowing without the need to refuel, a major advantage for anyone working larger plots or remote properties. Serviceability is another strength. A flip-up seat pan and removable floor plates give easy access to belts, filters, and hydraulic components. There are also some trade-offs to consider. At a starting price of $19,995 for the 60-inch Kawasaki model and $22,145 for the 72-inch Vanguard version, this mower is priced firmly in the premium category. For properties under 3 acres or lots with tight landscaping, this machine may be too large and difficult to maneuver. At over 1,700 pounds, the 72-inch version requires a high-capacity trailer and ramps for transport. While lap bar steering is highly responsive, it takes practice to master at full speed, and the weight makes it prone to scalping on uneven ground if handled too aggressively.
At number 2, Exmark Lazer ZX Series. Starting at $16,899 for the 60-inch deck with the 25.5 horsepower Kawasaki engine and rising to $41,499 for the 96-inch color EFI, this mower demands attention. Every engine is fuel injected to ensure dependable starts and improved fuel efficiency. The Kawasaki FX820 EVO delivers 34.5 horsepower. The Vanguard EFI pushes 37 horsepower with oil guard technology that extends service intervals to 500 hours, and the Kohler EFI offers 38 horsepower. The 72-inch Ultra Cut 6 fabricated deck resists wear with 7-gauge steel and delivers clean, golf course-style stripes. The integrated ADAPT technology allows tool-free deck rake adjustments to optimize cut quality in damp or overgrown areas. The wider deck covers nearly 7 acres every hour, but may scalp uneven terrain when used on bumpy areas. Tall lawn hours bring fatigue reduction that matters because this mower features a full suspension seat with isolation bumpers and hydraulically dampened lap bars that offer smooth handling once mastered. The 60-inch model weighs around 1,304 pounds, enough to compact soft soil, but it stays stable and secure on well-maintained turf. With a top speed of 11.5 miles per hour, this machine tackles more than 5 acres in under an hour. The heavy-duty HydroDrive with Parker pumps gives reliable speed control, though it adds weight. A 12-gallon fuel tank makes it possible to mow a full 5 acres in a single session without stopping. Belts are easy to remove. The rear engine guard comes off with 4 bolts, and hydro components are accessible for quick checks. Sealed deck bearings and high-gauge steel parts add to long-term durability that can withstand heavy use over years. A 1,500-hour commercial warranty with initial years having no hour limit offers peace of mind. There are real trade-offs. The starting price near $17,000 and rich feature set push this mower into premium territory. EFI systems offer gains in efficiency, but require tech-savvy technicians. Wide decks struggle in tight spaces. While top-end models cost over $40,000, some buyers may never use full capacity. On flat open lawns, the Exmark Lazer ZX series delivers speed, comfort, and pro-level cut quality, offering 5-acre users outstanding efficiency, comfort, and minimal downtime.
Toro Z Master 4000. If you're mowing over 5 acres and want something built like a tank but rides like a Cadillac, the Toro Z Master 4000 might be exactly what you're looking for. Let's start with what it gets right. And honestly, the list is impressive. The ride quality on this mower is next level thanks to Toro's Wright HDX suspension system. With up to 3 inches of travel, it soaks up bumps like a shock-absorbing throne. One owner claimed he mowed 130 miles in a single day without breaking a sweat. Then there's the Turbo Force cutting deck. It's a beast, built from thick 7-gauge steel, reinforced with an I-beam backbone, and equipped with dual anti-scout rollers. Whether you're tearing through wet grass or thick bahia, the cut stays clean, crisp, and clog-free, even at speeds pushing 12 miles per hour. With engine options up to a 35-horsepower Kawasaki FX1000V, this mower muscles through heavy growth without bogging down. In side-by-side tests, it outperformed even the 38-horsepower Skag Cheetah on challenging terrain. And with Hydro Gear's ZT5400 transaxles on select models, it delivers commercial-grade torque for climbing slopes or powering through uneven patches. But this mower isn't just about brute strength, it's also surprisingly ergonomic. Its oversized Voodoo track tires provide traction and stability. Durability is another area where the Z Master 4000 shines. With regular maintenance, users report well over 3,000 hours of trouble-free operation. Even Toro backs it with a 5-year commercial warranty, including unlimited hours for the first 2 years, something you rarely see in this category. Now let's talk about where it falls short. Despite all its strengths, the floating deck can scalp on uneven ground, especially side slopes, if you're not managing your speed carefully. The aggressive tires, while great for traction, can tear up soft turf during tight turns. And with a 10-gallon tank, expect to refuel every 3 to 4 acres on the full load. Fuel efficiency is not its strong suit. And finally, this mower isn't cheap. Even the base 52-inch model starts around $12 grand, and the top-tier 72-inch version with the 35-horsepower engine can push close to $15,000.
At number 5, Wright ZXT. With a 40-horsepower Vanguard EFI engine and a heavy-duty 61-inch AeroCore deck, the Wright ZXT is built for serious mowing sessions across expansive open ground. This commercial zero-turn mower is not just powerful, it's purposefully engineered for productivity and comfort across 5 or more acres. Its EFI system ensures consistent fuel delivery and eliminates traditional carburetor issues, but it does add complexity that might concern hands-on users who prefer to handle maintenance. The oil guard system, however, stretches oil changes out to 500 hours, making it a strategic win for contractors and large property owners focused on uptime. The ZXT's deck is no afterthought. It's a 7-gauge steel floating design that offers strong resistance to warping and a consistent clean cut across uneven turf. It uses 3 21-inch blades and can cut from 1.5 to 6 inches, adjusted using a foot pedal. While that method isn't as precise as manual pin settings, it allows fast adjustments in the field. Comfort is where this mower clearly rises above the average. A full suspension seat works in tandem with a 6-inch travel suspension platform to absorb vibrations, which is crucial for long shifts. The lap bar controls are responsive and smooth, although it might take some getting used to if you're switching from a steering wheel system. Power is delivered through Hydro Gear motors and 16cc pumps, enabling a top speed of 13 miles per hour, and, combined with a 15.5-gallon fuel tank, allows for mowing up to 8 acres per hour without the need to refuel mid-shift. For properties with tight corners or heavily landscaped zones, size can be a concern. The 61-inch model weighs 1,521 pounds and is best on open turf, while the heavier 72-inch version adds to soil compaction risks and is better suited for wide, unobstructed fields. With 1,000-hour hydraulic oil change intervals and oversized wheel motors, it is designed to keep moving without frequent shop visits. Reflecting its commercial pedigree, the 61-inch Wright ZXT with a 40-horsepower Vanguard EFI engine is priced around $19,600, while the 72-inch version currently lists at $20,500. If your goal is to maintain 5 to 8 acres consistently with minimal refueling, extended oil change intervals, and reduced operator fatigue, the Wright ZXT delivers real value for its price.
Last but not least is the bad boy Rogue. At its core, the Rogue offers deck sizes of 54, 61, and 72 inches, each constructed from quarter-inch thick fabricated steel with reinforced edges. These decks are made to take abuse without warping or clogging, and users consistently report sharp, clean cuts even when moving at speed. But for a mower this large, maneuverability does take a hit. The 72-inch version especially can feel cumbersome around tight landscaping or narrow access paths. Power options are generous. You're looking at a lineup that includes the Kawasaki FX1000 carbureted at 35 horsepower, and the Kawasaki FX1000 EFI at 38.5, the Kohler EFI at 38.5, and the Vanguard EFI topping out at 40 horsepower. The dual suspension system stands out immediately. In the back, you get Bad Boy's Gen 2 3-link trailing suspension. For uneven 5-acre properties, it turns a rough job into a smoother and more manageable experience. However, that extra comfort comes with complexity. The suspension introduces additional parts that may require occasional maintenance, and this can increase long-term ownership costs. Hydraulics are handled by 16cc hydro gear pumps paired with 18 cubic-inch Parker wheel motors. This setup delivers strong and consistent torque across the full speed range, which peaks at 13 miles per hour. That means you can realistically mow 5 acres in under an hour. Fuel capacity is equally accommodating, with a 13-gallon tank that is large enough to complete the job without frequent stops. Rogue 54-inch with the 35 horsepower Kawasaki FX1000 starts at $11,799. A 61-inch deck with the same engine increases to $11,899, while the 72-inch version remains at $11,999. Strength-wise, the Rogue excels in durability and speed. It's built on a full commercial-grade frame with cast I-beam rails and welded reinforcement throughout. Owners who've used it for hours on end, including mowing full-size disc golf courses, report excellent long-term reliability. The comfort package is thoughtfully designed, featuring a suspension seat, optional air ride, adjustable controls, and run-flat tires. One key consideration is fuel efficiency and maintenance, as EFI engines are more fuel-conscious and run smoother overall. So is the Rogue the right zero turn for 5 acres? It is if you need a tough, fast, and comfortable mower that can handle rough ground without flinching. If your land includes slopes, patchy terrain, or thick grass, this machine will power through it and save you time while doing so.
Thanks for watching. If this video helped you find the right mower for your lawn, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more expert-driven breakdowns of the best tools and outdoor power equipment. Got questions or experience mowing 5 acres? Drop a comment below.